Right, as I am on a roll today, I'm gonna bang out some more videos. Now, I don't know if some of you have heard of the syndrome called Stockholm Syndrome. Now, Stockholm Syndrome is when there is a hostage situation, the hostage starts feeling sorry for the cause of the hostage taker, and they resonate some sort of connection with them in their mind, and they sympathize with them and their cause. And even though they are hostages, they help them along with their cause whilst they're being hostages. Now, there is a major form of Stockholm Syndrome within the Asian community. It has infected our women. It has infected the women of the community very badly. I believe it is a form of Stockholm Syndrome, and I would say a second generational trauma that's been passed on from their mothers. Mothers always moaning about their mother-in-laws. Problems at home. Old man was a bit too, back in the day, they were in charge of the house, so they've got these sort of issues that have been passed on. So when these second generation women have got married, they have brought these traumas from their own house into their marital homes. And how these traumas apply to the marriage is this, and this is what you need to look out for. And how do you figure out if she's got Stockholm Syndrome? If she tells you stories as you get to know about her dad did this, her mum did this, her dad was like this, her mum was like this, and her mum suffered, and her mum's mother and father-in-law did this, and they, constant drama, and you being a nice guy, you listen, and you got, it was a remote in one hand, one eye on the TV, one eye you're pretending you're listening, you know the old drill. So you're listening to all this over the years, and then you notice she starts telling people stories. You find that people start asking you questions one day. Oh, I heard you did this. I heard you did that. And you haven't got an idea what you're talking about. You go to a family's house for weekends, and to a relative's house, and they're all giving you funny looks and making little digs. You have no idea what's going on because you don't know how this applies to you. And as time progresses, you find out she's been moaning about you. And everything she told you that her mum did and her dad did, and how her dad beat her mum and he didn't get very money, and her mum had it hard and she scrubbed and cleaned and whatever else that she's got going on in there, yeah? That's the Stockholm Syndrome. She's going around telling people the same story, that everything that happened to her mum and dad, but she's making out is you doing it to her. That is what you call Stockholm Syndrome in the community, and many of our women have unfortunately been infected. You need to look out for this. Someone that goes on about this too much. They keep telling you stories about their mum and dad. And then it turns out they're telling these same stories to other people and everyone else around you about you. You have become this monster that was her dad. She has become the victim that was her mum. And she's no longer going to put up with this. And she goes around telling everyone how badly she's been done. It is a form of Stockholm Syndrome. Call a therapist, call a doctor, call a pundit, a Molana, call someone. You need to call someone and get this addressed. Keep that in mind.